What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Vikings. The final season, season 6, episode 15.
Ready.
There is a lot of tension. There is a lot of betrayal. There is a lot of stuff just building so far in the second half of the season. Just so much going on. I feel like it's starting. I mean, we're running out of episodes. So I feel like it's starting to kind of come to a head a little bit.
Pop it!
Just pop it. Let's go. But, you know, it sounds like Deer and Ivar, because Ivar made it to deliver Igor. He made it there, and they're going to plan the attack. And, of course, on the other side, Oleg is going to prepare for an attack. But not only prepare for an attack, he's going to prepare for a counterattack, which will be even more devastating. And, of course, the dude's a prophet, and he's already seen how Deer is going to die. Igor's going to shoot him with an arrow. He's going to fall off a balcony. Really, I guess prophets are very specific when they see things. If that's the way it goes, I'll be really terrified of this guy. Yeah. He's just super specific about what happened.
I'm allergic to assholes.
Yeah. It feels like we are going to get a big conflict coming, a big fight very soon. Hopefully they time jump to past the preparation into war. I hope that's where we're going. But there's also now a lot of tension on Greenland, because, get it? No trees, Greenland. Duh. That's the whole point. Because Flatnose, you know, they all picked where they're gonna live. They all plotted it out.
Man.
And a whale landed 100%. The whale landed on his property perfectly, and he ain't sharing it with anybody. And Ubbe's just like, I thought we kind of were like gonna hang out and be cooperative and do all of this together. And
you piece of shit, you need to die at night.
Flatnose is just like, I have to consult my family. It's like, wow,
fuck
bro.
your family, dude.
Like,
fuck your family.
It feels like something, again, another situation where I feel like we are just building towards a giant conflict of some sort. And we already know Ubbe isn't very happy with what they found and discovered. It's clearly not this promised land that had been described to him. He needs to go find this other land to solidify his legacy.
Exactly. He's not pleased with this. He's not just going to settle this way.
Literally, he's not going to settle.
Yes.
And it just feels like, even with the way Flatnose is now acting, it just gives him even more incentive to leave and go explore for this other land that he was told about. And I don't know how they're going to handle this. You know, they're generally not very diplomatic when it comes to problem solving. They kind of just pull out their weapons and kill each other.
Solves that problem.
You know, it's really easy solution. Like, hey, we got a problem. We're going to fight, and I'm going to kill you. All right, cool.
Let's do this, babe.
And
let's fight right now.
Right now?
To the death.
To the death? I don't know if that... I think that would violate terms of service. I'm just saying.
Nah.
I don't think that would be allowed.
It's fine.
But... yeah, it just seems like a really difficult situation, because I'm pretty sure it's just Flatnose, his wife, and his kid, and the whole settlement is going to kind of like be pissed off about this situation. So
let's kill him.
I just don't see this.
Let's do this.
I just don't see it being a peaceful solution unless Flatnose kind of shifts his opinion, and
he's not gonna.
Maybe his wife like just smacks him and is like, dumb shit, do you want to die? Because we need to share this with everyone. Like,
I'm not sure with her. Sometimes she's like making sense, other times not so much. So I'm not sure where she's gonna be on this one.
I mean, she's been pretty paranoid since they left.
Yeah. So
I'm going to lean to the side of her being like, can we just share? This is a big whale. We don't need all of it.
How much salt do you have to preserve this thing?
Yeah.
I don't think you have that much.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation, and unless Flatnose kind of shifts his mindset, I don't see this playing out in a very positive way for him, because he is greatly outnumbered and people are grumpy. They're not happy with where they landed. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Would you be?
No! I would probably... like, if he said that, if I was a Viking in this world, in that situation, and he said what he said, I would probably walk up to him and fight him immediately. Just be like, nah, bitch. Like, we're going to handle this now.
Listen, here... buddy.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation, and he's putting himself and his family in a really tight spot. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if Ubbe is like motivated to fight for it, or if he's just like, fuck this, I'm out. Like, I need to go do some really important shit.
There had to have been a lot of death when finding a new place.
Oh, for sure.
You can only pack so much food with you. How do you survive until crops...
Especially if it's not a place that looks like it's thriving.
Fish. You have fish.
Not always.
But, like, do you have, like, how do you...
Yeah, it's tough. And even, like, the idea of who potentially is, like, going to be credited for finding, like, I did it. No, you did it. No, he did it. No, she did it. I'm sure there's a lot of killing over that shit, too, so. I
mean, I felt like I was going to go nuts with 32 hours of no electricity in our house last week. I couldn't. I am a giant wuss.
Yeah, it's tough.
You got to give it to all these folks that have brought us to where we are today.
100%.
You know?
On a boat or on horseback.
Fires.
Or the way they carried their boats
shit.
a couple seasons ago. Yeah, shit was insane.
I would die in a day.
No, you wouldn't. You would just adjust. You just become accustomed to what we have available to us. That's all it is.
I don't like fish, first off, so I would die.
You would learn to like fish.
I would die. I'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna eat that.
But speaking about conflict and issues, we've also got friggin' Finehair, who's, narrowly survived getting killed because,
everybody hates him.
Eric protected him and sliced Scully. Was that Scully?
Scani.
It's like, hey, I had to reintroduce myself in case you didn't know who I am. Hey, Finehair, it's Scani. It's like, well, okay, we already knew that, bro. I
remember.
I think Finehair knew that was your name because you were working with him. Whatever. But Eric sliced that dude's head off, and I don't trust Eric at all. But
just slightly.
I mean, Finehair now trusts him because he hired him as his head of security, and he's taken on both wives, and this whole situation just seems horrible. And Gunhild is like super down, and she went and visited Bjorn and had this whole conversation about like the age of the Viking is over and heroes are gone, and we're stuck with this little guy and this other dude, and it's not the same.
It's really, really not.
It's difficult, and I'm really kind of interested to see even what the storyline is moving forward with Kattegat and, Finehair as their leader. Because, I mean, he was voted in to be king of all Norway, but, it doesn't feel like anyone really wants him around. But, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. There's just been a lot of betrayal and a lot of just not being able to trust people hanging around, and really kind of curious to see where that... Because I feel like the other two storylines are pretty clear in terms of what direction they're going in.
Yes.
I'm kind of interested to see what happens on Kattegat with this whole crew. So, any other thoughts?
I liked Ingrid's speech. It makes sense. What do you do back then? What do you do? All I have is my body. That's it. That's all I have. Be a servant or be with the king.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about like using what you've got. Ingrid, this is what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I mean, makes sense. I mean, I'm happy that, she gets it. It's not like some fantasy dream of like, oh, he loves me.
Right.
He don't love you.
And it's for her, she has that self-awareness about herself, where it's like, if I'm not married to the king, then I'm going back to what I was. And yeah, it's really,
doesn't want that.
It's a horrible situation because of the relationship that her and Finehair have and the way that he took advantage and raped her.
Oh my God, I'm not okay with any of that. But she might as well use it to her advantage.
Do her best. It felt like she was going to try to kill him.
I fucking want her to. I want her to kill him.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, where are you left then?
Yeah.
You have to think of your future and this child that you now have. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's tough.
So.
Anything else?
I mean, yeah, no, I'm good.
Let's go. So honestly, what do you do with an entire whale with one family?
Honestly, other than be a dick. Look, they're specifically fencing it off so that no one can get to it. Ubbe is not having that.
Can you see him get angry and just go friggin' berserker mode?
You don't understand. Shettle will kill anyone on his path. He claimed Iceland by violence. Killed the only family who could challenge him. He'll do the same here.
Did he kill Floki?
Of course he killed Floki. Floki would have been king of Iceland. Everyone knew that, and Shettle had to deal with him. Now, I don't know where it happened, and I have no proof. But I know Shettle killed Floki one way or another.
Yes, basically. And the gist made him, like, go off.
Like, Flatnose is the type of problem that you get ahead of. You take care of it before he can become a problem.
Yeah.
Even though he's already becoming a problem with this whole whale situation. Just nip it in the butt. nice and early, so it doesn't become an issue. Dude, if Deer gets shot with an arrow while he's standing on a balcony,
No.
I'm gonna like freak out. Like seriously.
I love the way the dresses drape over the horses. It's really pretty. Are we gonna have a conversation, or is this war right now? Because
Hopefully, well,
why are you?
I would love to see a war.
I'm like, why are you bringing the child and the wives?
Wonder what he would think if he knew he was marrying a witch.
He knows, and he doesn't care. So you have no power over me, Eric. And you can't sell me into slavery. It was always your profession of choice.
Terrifying.
You don't know anything about me.
I know this. You sold me once.
Oh dear.
You don't remember. Of course you don't. But I remember. How could I forget?
Whoa.
I actually feel bad for Ingrid.
What do you want? A fair share! If you step foot on my land, you will have made your own death.
Oh, there's some bullshit. Yeah, Ubbe, handle
If
it.
anyone steps foot on my land, they will die. What is the point of this shit, huh? You have to share it. It was sent to me. What else can it mean? Have you lost your mind? The gods have chosen me. I am king here. I will decide who stops.
Oh, fuck this guy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's lost his fucking mind. Oh, shit. Did you just fucking... Oh! What the fuck did he just rip off? Oh! Shit! Oh, that's right.
What the
Hold a
fuck?
baby in her hand and fucking kill someone. She's a G. I love her.
Come back! Come back!
Oh my god. I did not expect him to be standing tall after that. What the fuck?
Get on the boat! I can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, dude. He's like, dumb shit, get in the boat.
Honestly, I don't have time for your shit. Get in.
What a shit show.
We have no food, no water.
All shall be well!
I don't know, man.
Look at me! I am king of Greenland! Rejoice! Rejoice!
Congratulations, crazy guy. You're the king of a whale and some shit land. And no people.
And a bunch of dead bodies.
That's a fucking sight. What the?
Honestly. Psycho.
Jeez.
I maši ježe, I mečalje se.
Hey, mommy.
Is he trying to get allies right now? Crow.
We can still be lovers. He'll trust me now I saved his life.
The first thing you want to do is betray him.
You don't love him?
That's gotta be a sign. That is not good, probably. Aren't crows supposed to be like death? Some Odin shit?
Great Odin's raven.
Yes! Thank you! See, I set it up and, you know. Oh, God.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I'm telling you, it's a trap. I told you.
What is this? What is this?
It's a trap.
I get that. I told you. I get it. What is, what kind of trap? Does this like lead them into the gates and close the gates and kill them, or?
Who's that?
Prince Deer, the army of Kiev salutes you and offers you and Prince Igor our profound love and loyalty from this day forward, by the grace of God.
It's still a trap.
Thank you. By the grace of God, amen.
Now kill this guy if you're smart.
No. No. Nope.
They came to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There they offered Jesus wine to drink, mixed with gall. But after tasting it, he refused to drink. When they had crucified him, they divided up his clothes by lot.
What are you doing, crazy guy?
Above his head, they placed the written charge against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Those who passed by hurled insults at him, shaking their heads and saying, "Come down from the cross, you are the Son of God." He saved others, they said, but he can't save himself. He's the King of Israel. Let him come down from the cross, and we will believe him. He trusts in God. Let God rescue him now if he wants him. For he said, "I am the Son of God."
I'm not sure how to take.
Wouldn't you be concerned that it was just like that easy?
Yeah, it's too easy. I don't like it.
My brothers, let us all live in peace together. Let us live as God intended. Let us talk and forever put our differences aside. Igor, I love you like a son, and you, Ivar, like a brother. For the love of God, for everything that is holy, let us live in peace and love. Please.
So, did he actually have a change of heart then?
Brother in Christ. It is all I ask.
Did he actually see the way?
Take this bow and arrow and kill your uncle. Don't be a cripple anymore.
Perhaps he does love me.
I love you, you know that. Let me help you.
No, Igor! Not you! No!
I'm sorry.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
So he saw his own death?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, deuces?
I think maybe he did change. Maybe he did. Maybe he actually saw what he saw and believed what he believed. Like, I don't know, he seemed like a different person there. A little bit, no?
I don't buy it. I mean, you've never seen him like that before, but at the same time, what was all this prepare for the attack and fire back and rage hell and this and that? Like, maybe he had an epiphany and it just shifted everything. Maybe that's what was happening.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, again, it takes more than one scene to shift my opinion on a guy that we've seen act a certain way the entire time we've known him.
Yeah.
It's tough. 'Cause he was a giant asshole and a total crazy person.
Totes.
Viking weddings are always fun.
I love Viking weddings. You wanna redo ours?
Viking style?
Viking.
I think that'd be fun as hell.
No sacrifices, though.
No sacrifices.
None of those. None of that.
And please don't
If
flick.
you fling blood on me,
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
Can we pass that too? No dead animals or people and no blood flinging.
Mm-hmm.
Deal.
You wreck my makeup or my outfit, you die. I love her dress. She did an excellent job on that. Why do I like her all of a sudden now?
Because they're presenting things about her that make you sympathize with her.
I thought she wasn't going to show up there for a sec. I like that dress too.
Something's gonna happen.
I think so too. I don't like
The
it.
music,
Eric.
just the way she's been acting.
The way Eric looks at her.
I want to wish you and Ingrid every happiness.
Oh, wait, what?
I cannot marry you. In my heart, I am still married to Björn. Now I have to go
Where are you going?
to my love.
What?
I go now to join Björn in Valhalla. In Valhalla.
Look at, she is just an utter like bliss knowing where she's gonna go. I think that conversation with Ingrid like solidified that.
Well, and the conversation she had with Björn.
How does it make you feel? I'd rather die than marry you. She seems so peaceful, though.
Oh my god. That was like...
Oh no.
So we survived, which is the main thing. Where are we going?
Gunhild's death was like not even emotional because how at peace and welcoming she was towards it.
Yes. Oh no, I love that for her, but I mean, it's.
We will find food, but we have no water.
God will provide.
Where did you learn to fight like that? You were a priest.
I sailed to Byzantium. I was taught by some of the greatest fighters in the world.
Where's Byzantium?
It's where the emperor sits.
Why would they teach you to fight?
So I could serve in his personal bodyguard, of course.
You told us you were a Saxon monk.
No, I told you the real Oter was a Saxon monk.
Oh wait.
I took his identity, and I took his faith.
You have lied and lied and lied, my friend Oter.
I have only spoken the truth. Nobody likes the truth. They hear only what they wanted to hear.
The truth is that we are probably going to die.
Is that my fault?
Kinda, yeah.
No.
Oh.
That's mine. I believed your stories.
Look!
I don't believe it.
You have to believe.
Fresh water, rain.
Catch the rain!
I mean, hopefully they don't run into another crazy storm. But
They have water.
in the moment, very positive moment.
So what are your plans now?
I don't know. Depends on you.
That I'm here now, back with my family.
So they matter more than I do.
I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Don't worry. I have other ambitions.
To do.
It's an unfinished business. Don't worry about me.
Then I'm happy. If you won't blame me.
How would I ever blame you?
Because I'm carrying your child.
Oh, what?
We have overthrown a tyrant whose only ambition was to make himself the king of the Rus. Oleg was my brother, but even so, I could not allow that to happen to my country, nor could I allow that to happen to my young nephew Igor, the true heir to this land.
I have a bad feeling right now.
But none of this could have been possible without the intervention of our two Viking brothers.
This is so insane.
Yes.
We salute you all. Skull!
I have such an eerie feeling about this whole situation.
Same. I just like something else is still going to happen. Like why? What? I mean, speaking of unfinished business, that's what this whole thing feels like. Something's unfinished, and the fact that now Ivar has a baby, he can't leave. She wants to stay there with her family,
Which makes sense.
Absolutely, you should.
Do you want to stay in Kiev? Do you? They're just carrying my child.
Your child?
Yes, but I know she doesn't want me to stay. So, are you coming with me?
Where to?
Duh, bro. We're going back home.
We don't know what happened there since Björn died.
Well, then we'll find out.
Maybe Ivar could kill Finehair.
Why do you hesitate?
Why do you even ask? You know we're fated to stay together.
Since either you will kill me or I you.
I want to see what Ivar's baby looks like.
Farewell then, Ivar. I promise that our child will be blessed and will want for nothing.
I mean, that's good.
I will make sure he knows that his father is Ivar the Boneless, a king and a great man. You tell me you love me, Ivar, but you don't. You loved your wife, Freydis, and in your mind you confused me with her. But I am not her, and I will only disappoint you when you realize it.
She's smart, but ouch.
That is why you have to go.
I mean, I don't know if you know that he strangled her to death, but that'd play into my cards when I was doing the pros and cons of living with Ivar.
Toads.
Aww.
They were good friends. He does love him.
Ivar! Ivar!
Aww.
They told me you were leaving. You can't. I won't allow it. I own all the land. I own the sky and the clouds.
But you do not own me.
So it's true. You are leaving.
You are not a child anymore. Only a man can be king. And a man must put aside childish things, and he must learn how to stand on his own feet. Everyone here loves you. You're safe, and you will be king.
Yeah, Ivar's the fucking best.
I kind of love him now, even after he did horrible things.
I mean, talk about a character arc. Like, I loved Ivar for his intensity and his craziness and like unpredictability.
Don't you know
like
I
early
am?
on.
Changed.
And like this whole season, like
We never really changed. We just stayed there with you.
Igor changed him.
We've changed.
yeah. It's like he's shifted so much.
He's becoming like a better person.
Is that gonna make him weak though? Ah, jeez.
Come on!
Is that gonna make him weak as a king?
I don't think so. I think it'll be better.
I am a little disappointed that the Roos never got to see the crazy, like, Ivar. Like, he kind of, like...
He did a little.
He was pretty mellow this whole time compared to what he was before he arrived there.
With the beginning with Oleg, no. He showed the crazy.
He did, no. He did not murder anyone. He didn't go crazy. He didn't sit in a pool of blood and scream at them. Like, he didn't, like... I am very happy that Oleg's dead, but... I was kind of hoping like Ivar would do something just savage to him, which
slice his fucking head off.
Didn't happen. Like it just
it wasn't supposed to happen.
It
like
wasn't
that.
supposed to happen that way. But it's just very interesting to see. Like there was no war, there was no fight. It was just we're gonna show up and just take over.
They're gonna
Like last episode made it feel like something really big was going to happen, and it was literally nothing happened. Except, Oleg had a epiphany, it seems like, and saw what he thought was his brother's death was actually his death, and
he became Jesus in his vision.
Yeah, it was wild. It was really interesting to see, like that kind of.
Like
I guess it was kind of a swerve.
Yeah.
The way they kind of because he was all fired up and like super aggressive last episode. Like we're gonna defend and we're gonna fight back and we're gonna torture and destroy anyone who gets in our way. And
I would have liked to see the whole like. There had to have been more than just like him walking up to the picture of Jesus on the cross.
I mean, I hate to use
because it feels like there was way more time in between.
Well, there was.
But what?
I don't know. I hate to use the word letdown, but that whole if that's the end of that story, that feels like a letdown to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I need more info.
It's just the way they just showed up and took over was just unexpected, I guess. I mean, they set the expectation last episode, so it's not like in my mind I came up with what I thought was going to be this crazy bloodbath of a war. It's the way he he was acting. Yeah. And this seemed like a bigger deal than that.
It seemed like we're totally missing something.
On the flip side, people just viewed him as a horrible leader.
And then all of a sudden he's sacrificing himself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. And just the fact that, like, Ivar's got a baby now and he's just so casually leaving. Like,
well, Katya even was like, it's not me you love.
Right.
You love your wife who we happen to look alike.
Yeah.
When you figure that out, are you going to fucking kill me?
Yeah. I mean, basically. But I'm happy now that Vitsark and Ivar are heading back to Kattegat and see where that goes. And I get the feeling that they're going to show up and Finehair's not going to be happy about it. Or maybe he will be happy about it because he's in this new mindset now. But, I mean, Gunhild friggin' sacrificed herself, too, to go be with Bjorn. And I would imagine also Lagertha. I know it's not just Bjorn. It's Lagertha, too, because
they were shield maidens together.
They were besties. And she looked up to her and idolized her. And it's going to be a party in Valhalla. Yeah. But
I love the way she was saying Valhalla. Like,
that's why it was almost
awesome.
That's why it was almost like it was like a happy moment. Like, it's going to suck to not have her anymore because she's so dope. But it wasn't like one of those deaths that you're... It
wasn't tragic.
Yeah, because it was her decision. She came to the conclusion that that's what she needs to go do. It is her time to go be like... Finehair was never going to make her happy. Like, nothing was going to live up to Bjorn. Like, even after, like, the speech she gave last episode about, like, the whole golden age of the Vikings being over. Like, the heroes are gone. Like, all that stuff. And then just... You kind of saw it building to where she wasn't going to stick around and be happy. No. It just sucks that she has to
She's
die.
Married to Bjorn. She was faithful to Bjorn.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that Bjorn was not faithful to her. But whatever.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those, like, bittersweet things. Like, it's really sad that she's, like, gone and moved on, but at the same time, because of the way she approached it, it was like, oh, that's actually really nice that she gets to do it on her own terms. Like,
I don't know how to say this or it'd be like the nicest way possible that you could commit suicide.
Yeah.
But also be peaceful.
It's such a wild, it was like such a wild scene because when, like, if she was going to die, I would have expected you to be a little bit of a wreck. And it was more just,
yes.
And it didn't play out that way. It just kind of was like, it was like really peaceful, even though that's like a really horrible situation kind of thing. Like, does that make sense? Because,
well, you know what? If that was Lagertha doing that, I would have bawled. I would have bawled my eyes out. But there's just something different about Gunhild. Not that she's bad or anything like that, but she's no Lagertha.
But I also feel like the way the scene was done kind of was... It was like more of
felt good for her.
Yeah, despite it, again, being a really horrible kind of like situation playing out that she's actually killing herself. Like, that is tragic and horrible. But at the same time...
It was not a shocking scene.
Yeah. It's pretty wild how that played out. But I don't know how Finehair is going to react to this.
I mean, cry.
Because, like, she's the one he always wanted.
Yes.
And the fact that she just did what she did... I wonder if this is going to snap him out of this new version of him that we're seeing, or if it's going to send him down a different road.
He better be nice. He's got a baby on the way.
Yeah, but the fact that Ivar and Vitsark are coming back, he's not going to like Sons of Ragnar showing back up, because that's going to take his, his shine away. But
imagine being a villager. Who the fuck is the king today, guys?
Right?
Honestly, you're constantly like, wait, is it you today? Or is it you today?
I'm just going to go farm. Just tell me what's going on.
Honestly, I'll be over here. Let me know what's happening. I'll be back later.
I'm really interested to see, though, how this plays out. What is the ultimate, reaction? Are the Sons of Ragnar going to be welcomed back by the people? Is Ivar going to be viewed as this monster? What is Finehair, what is his mind state even going to be after all of this played out? Did they get married? Did it end up happening?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, or do the villagers give zero fucks? Just tell me who's king and...
Yeah.
I'll move on with my day.
And this whole situation now with Ubbe, like, what is his move gonna be? Like, where are they going?
He's injured.
Yeah.
That's not good. Bjorn, same place.
It was not as violent as Bjorn, I don't think.
No,
but,
probably not as deep, but still, it could get infected.
Well, that's the problem. They don't, once you get cut, like, they can't fix any of it. They just gotta treat it as best they can.
I mean, unless they solderize it?
Well, they don't have...
Cauterize.
They don't have
Cauterize
They don't have anything on them.
No, it's not like they can just bust out a fire in the middle of a boat.
So, like, that whole situation is pretty sketch now, too. Like, are they going to head back to Kattegat? Are they going to go to Iceland? Are they going to hope that they crash into this other land that he's on a mission to find? Like, this whole situation, like, that was not how I was expecting it to play out on Greenland. Like, I didn't think Flatnose...
They just went full on.
Like, I expected them to get into a dispute because obviously people are desperate, and when people are starving and dying, they're going to act. I just didn't expect Flatnose to be the one standing tall at the end, being like, I'm the king! Well,
He's by his fucking self.
You're not really the king of anything, because I think his son died.
Yeah, he did.
And he's there
Ubbe killed him.
with his wife and a giant whale and some shit land. Like, I don't know what this dude's future is gonna be.
Congratulations,
like,
dude.
he completely lost his shit. But I thought he would for sure be killed if that played out. Like, people getting mad and angry at a little family, like, that shit was insane. And we just keep getting, like, these different stories with whatever the fuck your name is. Like,
Oter.
Yeah, whatever.
Not Oter.
Whoever it is you say you are. Like, this whole thing is like, the dude could fight. Like, he fought like a ninja. Like, that shit was crazy.
I took his identity and I took his faith.
Yeah.
Bitch,
like,
who are you?
And I think just Ubbe's just like, whatever the fuck at this point. And he's like telling his story like, I never told the lie. I told the truth. You just heard what you wanted to hear. It's like, wait, what are you talking about?
Bitch, no.
So, yeah, there's just a bunch of wild shit going on. And I guess we'll have to wait next week to find out.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.